fire, fire, fire.
Captain Anti-America. What the hell?
Wow, talk about bad timing, man. I think it's fair to say that Captain America: Brave New World has had a rocky ride these past few months. What with all the delays and the reshoots and the spiraling budgets and the growing public apathy towards the film. But hey ho, sometimes you just have to soldier through, right? And with the movie finally in the can and the premiere just a couple of weeks away, maybe the worst was finally behind them now. All they really had to do was stay the course, keep their mouths shut, and...
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations.
Oh. The comments in question come from a press event in Rome a couple of weeks ago where Anthony Mackie shared his thoughts on what Captain America means to him and others. And wow, talk about a bad choice of words.
Yeah, if I was the PR person, I would be freaking out. Why Italian subs, though? He literally just said that the press conference was in Rome, Italy, guys. Like 3 times people asking, come on, turn your brains on. Rome, Roman, Italy. Anyway, good lord, man. Yeah, I don't know. If I was that PR person in charge of this person, of this actor, whatever, I would freak out.
It's just kind of, this is kind of like a,
Are you dumb or something?
It's funny, because you can tell by the way he's stumbling and hesitating after he said it, that he knew he'd fucked up and was desperately scrambling for a way to recover, only to make the whole thing even worse.
It's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity. Someone who is trustworthy and dependable.
See, when you base your premise on excluding America from the character's identity...
Okay, hold on. But even if you take the wording and say that Captain America is the entity of a good person, that still breaks the whole reason and the lore behind Captain America. He's Captain America. He's defending America. It's supposed to be a positive thing. Like, it's... I don't know. I feel like if I was this PR person, I would be ripping my hair out.
Entity, even though he's called Captain America,
Like
and then
the
go on to
American
list all of his
ideal,
virtues
yeah.
like keeping his word and doing the right thing, you're implicitly suggesting that those very traits no longer represent what America is as a country. And well...
Even if it doesn't in present day, and we think that America is not what it is now, you should still hold the opinion of that, like a positive idea of a country and your nationality or the place where you live is more important than you saying, yeah, fuck this stupid idealism of Captain America. Why do we call him Captain Canada now? You should take pride in where you live, where you originate from, man.
Oh, that's not exactly a popular sentiment right now, both from a character and a cultural point of view. Patriotism's always been at the core of who Captain America is as a character. It's the very reason he joined the army and risked his life to be part of the super soldier program in the first place, because he wanted to fight and defend not just America, but American values of freedom, justice, and equality. He represents the ideals and aspirations of the greatest generation, the men who fought and sacrificed to make the world we live in today.
And that's what I'm saying. You're discarding the history of what made America great. Even if you don't think of it as now, you lose your... I don't know what the word is, but you lose your sense of self, and that's how degradation of culture is lost through time. It's happened since the 70s and 60s where it started deteriorating, and now it's coming to a peak, obviously. Your core audience? No, not even core audience. It's more like just the... Let me think about this. I would say, yeah, I think the identity of what it makes to be American, to fight for values, for freedom, to love your countrymen, even if they are not of the same skin color or creed as you. Yeah, like your identity. America is a melting pot. People fought side by side for years.
Who loved their country and in return were loved by it. To take that away from him is to hollow out the core of who he is, and it demonstrates a real lack of understanding of what makes him such a timeless hero in the first place. The other reason is cultural. American national pride seems to be going through a bit of a comeback these days. Can't imagine what that feels like. And our tolerance for rich, opinionated Hollywood celebrities is at an all-
Isn't it? Wait. In England, you can burn the flag? I thought it was a crime in America to burn the flag. Yeah, isn't it a crime? Correct me if I'm wrong. It is? Okay, okay. Yeah, it's not a crime in the UK. People have burnt our flag a lot. Whose flag? In America, you can. But it's still a crime.
Time low. I can definitely imagine what that feels like. Combine these two factors together and you've got a powder keg just waiting to explode, and it seems like Anthony Mackie might just be the match. The thing is, I actually like Mackie.
It's not a crime in the US is protected under freedom of expression. Oh, it's not. Hold on. Okay. Is it a crime to burn the flag? Maybe I'm thinking of money. Oh, okay. I think I'm thinking of money. Okay, never mind then. Sorry.
He is an actor, and until now, he's generally been pretty solid when it comes to interviews like this.
I take my kids to the movies to see Avengers. It's $150. I'm like, I don't even want to see myself that much.
But you're a multi-millionaire actor. I get it. It's really expensive. It sucks. Yeah.
So I really want to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. It might be that because he was in Europe instead of America, he was trying to find common ground with his audience and emphasize the character's universal heroic appeal. Shit, man, he might even have been fed talking points like this by some dumbass PR advisor from Marvel.
Unfortunately, what can happen is he probably went off script and started inserting his own thoughts. That's also very possible. Yeah, he might have was reading a script and then he deviated and accidentally said something that he probably phrased really poorly.
Backlash, though, has gotten so bad that he even had to come out and clarify his position with an official statement. Right. Let me be clear about this. I'm a proud American, and taking on the shield of a hero like Cap is the honour of a lifetime. I've got the utmost respect for those who serve and have served our country. Cap has universal characteristics that people all over the world can relate to. Again, I don't pretend to know the guy, so I'd prefer to believe that he's telling the truth here, and this has all been a big misunderstanding caused by a poor choice of words. Either way,
he actually used Comic Sans for an apology. That's actually so funny. Chat, you pointed it out. I was like, wait a minute. Comic Sans for an apology is kind of cooked.
Though, it all contributes to a generally negative atmosphere that seems to be building around this movie and Mackie's version of the Captain America character. Let's not forget that the last time we saw Sam Wilson with the shield, it was in the racially and politically charged Falcon and the Winter Soldier, a show that saw racism around literally every corner, that tried to frame violent terrorists who murder innocent people because they want free stuff as sympathetic anti-heroes.
The terrorists only set us back a bit.
You have to stop calling them terrorists.
That's cringe. Who wrote this, man? This show was weird. The villain's motivations made no sense. Yeah, because you're blowing up shit, but you're not a terrorist. Okay. Alright. No, they're social activists, guys. It's social activism.
This girl died trying to stop you. And no one has stopped for 1 second to ask why.
And whose genius solution to complex social and political problems requiring years of diplomacy and compromise was...
You've gotta do better, Senator.
Chad, you gotta do better. Stop being racist.
And the thing is, that show didn't even resonate particularly well at the time, when all of this ridiculous stuff was arguably at its peak. But holy shit, man, have things changed since then? Americans have gotten a bit tired of being told that their country sucks by elitist pricks who only exist because of the very privilege it provides, and for a lot of MCU fans, Sam Wilson kind of represents that cynical, anti-patriotic, anti-American era of Marvel filmmaking. Someone who was literally handed the achievements of a guy who fought and sacrificed more than he ever did, and then had the brass neck to complain about it afterwards. In short, I think a lot of people were just looking for reasons to hate this film, and whether he meant to or not, Anthony Mackie might just have given them exactly what they were looking for.
I don't think he meant to. He clearly stumbled over his words. Again, I feel like with that lady, you guys remember the Snow White lady actress? She was so adamant. I feel like he really just fumbled real bad. Yeah, he needs to do better with his script reading. She doubled down. Yeah, he apologized. She said, fuck you.
The only question now is whether Captain America can hope to survive the firestorm. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.
Okay. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. How funny, man. I don't know, man. I always get scared of how bad I am at phrasing things as I'm speaking, because I'm not like an amazing public speaker or anything. I don't know how certain commentators do, where they just like are able to snatch like ideas out of their head and like just say them and like continue like exactly what I'm doing right now, but like continue what they were saying. And making mistakes is really easy when you're thinking and trying to formulate stuff that isn't like written down. I get it. It's difficult. I don't blame him. He's just an actor. He's not a public speaker. However, I don't know. I can't say. I want to make a public speaker right now. Go check it out. It's a funny video, to be honest. Or yeah, it really makes you think why they got so many anti-American ideas. Europeans can relate to this and fucked up hard. He could have phrased it any other way and say something like, do you know how Italians have a lot of patriotism and love for their country? Yeah. Like, why can't we do that, man? He was trying to be inclusive but fumbled. I don't know, man. Definitely didn't think.
Fire, fire,